Namaste all, welcome to the video. So in this video we are going to discuss a topic which is very less known throughout the world or in India. So I just wanted that there is something in this world that you need to know about. This is not about promoting it. This is not about encouraging or suggesting you to do something. But this is just to bring to you the knowledge and awareness of some happenings in this world that exist. That is the only purpose of making this video, to provide you some information and knowledge. That's it. So, Bhang. Bhang is a drink, it's like a milkshake that is available particularly only in northern part of India. This is not available in southern states of India. I have not seen, except for on Holi. It is said that it is available in Hyderabad city. Otherwise, this is only available in northern India, and it is a legally available drink in northern part of India, particularly Varanasi, the holy city. And also I heard that it is available in the state of Rajasthan and other northern Indian states. So this is basically a legal drink, and they say that it is related to religion. They say that this is a prasad of Lord Shiva that people are consuming. This is like a milkshake. It is called Bhang Thandai, except the only thing is, instead of just milk and sugar and cream, they add a little bit of a dark green substance made from the particular plant called cannabis. The plant cannabis, consuming its products like smoking it and other uses are illegal in the country of India, but only this drink Bhang and its Bhang edibles are legally sold only in northern states, northern parts of India, because of the culture that still exists here, like the Shaivism culture, where these sadhus and all still roam around in these parts. You don't find such culture much in south. If you come to Hyderabad, if you compare Hyderabad and Varanasi, they both are completely different cities. In Varanasi, you will find culture is very different. You find it is a tourist place. You find many religious sadhus, sannyasis, the people, the religious mendicates, these are vagabonds, all these kinds of people. But if you come to Hyderabad, it's a complete different scenario. Even people don't know what is Bhang. So my particular approach in this video is, the northern people or people in Varanasi know this, Rajasthan they know this, but the rest of the world in South India, Hyderabad, Bangalore, or Chennai, or other worlds like US or Sri Lanka, wherever, these people don't know what is Bhang and all. So I just want to let you know that something like this is there. That's all. I'm not promoting. Definitely, I don't suggest you to do this. Just understand what is this thing. So, Bhang, once again, this is a drink infused with, it is a very concentrated, very powerful, intoxicant, psychoactive drink that is sold willy-nilly in Varanasi, but they just give like half spoon or 1 spoon, so that you can experience a little joy or little intoxication, so that you can just take it easy and dance or something. But usually if you abuse it, if you don't know how much quantity, if you ask to put through 3 spoons, they will put 3 spoons, but it is generally not recommended. So I will tell you my story, my experience from here on. So it was my college times, and I was living a very reckless and irresponsible life in around 2014 2015. It began usually in 2014, the irresponsible lifestyle, where we were experimenting in cannabis left and right in college days, smoking it like anything, like a party, stopped studying, just smoking, listening to music, or drinking alcohol, whatnot. These kinds of lifestyles started coming up. So, when it came to 2014 itself, the first time, so people started getting jobs because of campus placements. At that time, I still didn't know what is bhang, but they were just selling that okay, bhang is something extraordinary. Bhang. If you drink bhang, you will get some experience, some excitement. So I thought, okay, let's try this bhang. What is there? So a friend of mine at a job party just took me to a shop where they sell bhang. So it is without the bhang material, the green stuff, the drink, the thandai, it is called thandai. It is a very tasty milkshake. It's like a sweet. It is fine. But once you infuse it with the dark green stuff, like it's like a paste made from crushing uh, and grinding cannabis leaves, flowers, and all. It is very concentrated, high THC drink, and it is legally sold only in Varanasi, and I think in Rajasthan also it is available, not anywhere else. But in Varanasi it is available. So my friend said, okay, you try this. So they put 3 spoons, I think, for the first time in my life. So I just consumed the drink. For first 15 to 20 minutes, I didn't feel anything, but then slowly it started kicking in. And then initially, it started heightening the senses. So whatever I was seeing, the lights, particularly it was night, so the lights started to become bright. So all lights, tube lights, street lights, any kind of light source, it was just shining so brightly. And then slowly, the sound also started becoming prominent. It was becoming loud, and I, just like an animal with heightened senses, I was able to listen to a sound which is far away and it is happening somewhere else. So we went to a restaurant and we just sat down for a dinner, and I was able to just listen to a cooler that was placed somewhere else. I just could just listen to the sounds of cooler and people's conversations clearly. It was just fine until that point, and slowly, this was taking dark turn, and it was becoming very frightening. The experiences were that I was just getting so many thoughts in my mind, and I could just feel that I got some superpowers, like a godly thing, that I was able to read minds of people, or I was able to do face reading just from the expressions from a person, and all these things were also getting heightened. If I saw the face of a waiter, I could just see that he is making fun of me because I was stoned out from the bhang. So seeing me, he was laughing. So seeing him that he was laughing at me or smiling at me, it made me uncomfortable. That they are looking down upon me, and I did this thing, and everyone was just laughing. I was the laughing stock at that moment because I was very frightened, extremely frightened, because this thing, it makes us frightened. This was my first time. So a frightened person sitting and just feeling the fear, I was the center of, I was feeling that I was attracting attention of the people. They were looking at me and they were laughing at me. So this happened for a little while, and they started commenting on me, and that all felt very, very, very extremely fearful. Okay, every little thing like criticism, making comments on you, everything, it just hits you in the head like with a brick, and you can't really take it. It is like a suffering. And then slowly I was feeling that I can read people's faces. Just from looking at someone's face, I can understand what they are thinking, what are their secrets. So I was able to read people's minds. At least that's what I felt at that particular point. So looking at somebody, I thought they were feeling tension or worry, and I was trying to just bring solitude to them or solace, saying that it's okay, nothing's going to happen to you, you will be fine. I was saying that, and listening to that, they felt little insecure that this person is able to understand whatever, and they try to reject this idea that and try to show to others that they are fine and this person is fake, something like that. So a complicated superiority, inferiority, fake show off, concealing reality, concealing real expressions, everything, the mind games were playing. So I was just able to penetrate into everything that I saw. I felt like superpower. After some time, the dinner, everything was over. I think I don't remember everything from that point on. Many things are gone. So in between, so 2 3 years after having 3 4 5 times of this bhang, I will explain the story. I just became so crazy that I just wrote a book related to all my experiences with these things, and I titled it Breaking the Illusions. It is there on Amazon. This book, it got positive reviews. So if you like, you can just read this book, how I overcame all these things eventually. It is a good book, I feel. So if you just check out Breaking the Illusions Abhimitra in Amazon or amazon.in, you can purchase this book. Okay, it's quite interesting. So that night, and then after some time, as far as I remember, after the abilities like mind reading, face reading, reading the surroundings, feeling people's expressions, feeling people's insecurities, and my own fears. After that, the dinner was over, everyone started going out, and that at that point of time, I just was able to see that people are not really kind and caring. Everyone is selfish. Not really everybody is your true friend, because to anyone I went, they were just avoiding me, and they were creating distance. Nobody was letting me to stand near them or even talk to them. So they were just pushing me away. Because of that, I felt lonely, that I was kind of alone in this world. I am the only person alive, because anyone, and they even said that he is feeling lonely and he is feeling afraid, but nobody actually consoled me. Nobody said it's okay, so it was my experience. I don't blame anyone. Everybody is new to that. I'm not unhappy about it, but it's just what happened. Even the persons who drank bhang along with me, even they didn't give me company. So from here, my negative, this whole thing just was like a thrill ride, which just fried my brain and blew my mind, and I became prone to all sorts of mental illnesses and delusions. So next delusions started coming up, that if what are my parents really my parents, like what is happening, or or are they checking that am I really their child by looking at me, by looking at my face or something, just checking if this person is really my child, by looking at me, that okay, just analyzing things. So I don't know, so many crazy things were happening, and it was just mind blowing. And living in the Varanasi, there they respect the river Ganga like a goddess, and you can't just say it like a name like Ganga. You say it like Ganga Ji. So if I uttered just Ganga over there in Varanasi, it just felt like I big crime or disrespect. So that would hit my head and it would blow my head. So and Varanasi is a place with a lot of if sentimental ground, with lot of emotions and feelings associated with beliefs, and it is a different place altogether compared to Hyderabad in general. So a person like me going in Varanasi, it was a completely different thing. So after going back to my hostel, this was too toxic that I just vomited the drink from the stomach, and that lasted for next day also. So foolish that I was, that I did not stop it here. I just went again after some days or months and consumed it again. And sometimes I consumed it alone also. Then I started, once experience was that everything in this universe, all these happenings are action and reaction, action and reaction, cause and effect. Even if I just do something like this, something else is happening over there related to this and that. So everyone is talking. So if I say hi, other person's reaction will be there somewhere. They may be saying hi positively, or they could ignore me being rude. So see, all the positive things were okay, but the negative things were really destroying me, like thrashing me, crushing me. I was feeling destroyed and so vulnerable because of drinking this bhang. But I was just too foolish to just keep going at it because of some kind of delusional spiritual connection that I was finding. Slowly, I just was able to feel some connection to the God. I was able to see that okay, these things are related to God and these things are related to evil. And I had some Christian influence, so I was able to see that this is related to God and this is related to devil. So overall, and I was able to just think that I was connecting psychologically, telepathically with different kinds of people on the planet Earth, and I was communicating with them, and everything and everyone was kind of related to me. They were they were not speaking to me directly, but some connection was happening. So it was overall very weird, creepy, and extremely scary and uncomfortable experience. And it led me to go through a lot of insecurity, discomfort, anger, insecurity, and I just felt very uncomfortable. And because of that, due to my reaction was anger and violence to safeguard myself, because I felt very attacked by everyone and everything. So because of that, I was taken to a psychiatric hospital. So for 1 week I stayed there, and after taking medications I became normal. But after that I again went into depressive phase for a few months. So this bhang thing, I don't know what is happening, why it is being sold, what is the reason behind it, because it has been there for thousands of years. They are saying that this is God's prasad, and it is illegal somewhere, but it has some, it is an entheogen, it is related to religion and a ritual. So to this point, my dear friends, my experience, it has been psychotic, very much negative thoughts, crazy thoughts, but a little fun, and a little, all kinds of experiences were happening. But to this day, I still don't understand where to put this cannabis and bhang thing. So I definitely, I stopped it all completely, and I found my different ways of connecting to God, through meditation, through yoga practices, through pranayama. Mainly meditation is how I feel much better. So I completely stopped the psychoactive substance, cannabis, bhang, everything. So why don't you just comment below with your experience if you had bhang? But I tell you, please stay away from this thing if you want to be normal, because this is a dangerous thing that can take away your time and put you in mental torture. So, this is the dark truth that I just brought forward, because this is there, out there. It, something like this exists. These kinds of experiences happened to me, crazy experiences related to superiority and inferiority complexes, related to physical space, surroundings, physical, personal space. Like if somebody says something rudely, somebody comes into your personal space, if somebody touches you, this all, there will be immense reaction to all these things, rather than just taking it easy. The world itself is not a completely saintly place. There is garbage in this world, and your ability to take this garbage and still be happy, that gets destroyed if you go through this. So it is my humble request to everyone who is smoking ganja or anything to stop it, because it is doing you no good. Only thing, we just think that it is giving me enlightenment. I believed that it is see, I became a yogi by practicing yoga and meditation, because I, since my childhood or since my very youth, I had this immense thirst and hunger for knowledge related to the divine spirituality. So I was a seeker. So I, one of the main reasons was that doing this cannabis bhang is that I will get enlightenment. I got it, but it was not pure. It was very much mixed with delusions and illusions and all sorts of crazy things, like psychosis and all. But when I, of course, even with yoga also there are risks to go crazy, but these are much safer methods, that is meditation and sleep and God's gift of intelligence. So that is my request to all people, and also my request to the people who are healers, like doctors, psychiatrists, to be more kind and easy towards these people who are suffering, rather than being rude and harsh to do the treatment. So you have to be patient with these people. Everyone has to be patient with everyone. Thank you so much.